Hi, and welcome to How Cooking Works. Today we're going to cook chicken pho. Chicken pho is similar to beef pho, except it's faster and easier. Here we have 1.5 tablespoons of coriander, about 3 star anise, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 onion, ginger, and this is 1 whole chicken that's been diced for us by the butcher. Now in the first step of making pho, we need to build our aromatics. For this, we need to char our onion and ginger. So take your onion, cut it in half first, and then remove the skin. Now what you need to do is to peel the ginger. There's actually a trick. Get a spoon and use the back of the spoon to peel the ginger. So you can actually peel the ginger without using a peeler and taking out your fingers. After you've peeled the ginger, go ahead and cut it in half, but be very careful. When you have finished doing that, go ahead and grab some type of tray and put some foil on it and put the ginger and onion on it. Now what you want to do is turn on your oven and turn on your broiler and move the rack to the top, and then put the onion and ginger and put it directly underneath the heat. What this is going to do is this is going to force the aromatics out. You want to broil for about 10 minutes. Now we're going to check on our onion and ginger. If you take a note, take a look here. Our onion has been fully charred, and I'm going to take the rest out. So here you go, charred onion and ginger. Now turn off your broiler. Now what we're going to do is we're going to toast the spices briefly. So go ahead and grab any type of small saute pan and just warm it up for maybe just until it kind of gets warm. When it gets warm, go ahead and put the coriander and star anise in, and go ahead and don't do this too long, because if you do too long, the spices may burn and it will get bitter. So about maybe 30-40 seconds like this. I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to rotate it around. Residual heat from the saute pan is still going to toast the spices a little bit. Now with the toasted spice, what you need to do is to put it in some type of container. Here we have like a little tea thing here. If you have cheesecloth or you have like a disposable tea container here, this works. So go ahead and just put it in. Now I put the chicken inside a stock pot here. Now we're going to fill this with cold water. Every time you make any type of chicken stock, you always want to start with cold, not hot, for the maximum extraction. Now what you want to do is you want to take your stock pot and put it on high on your oven. We're just using a propane tank. So what I've done is the propane gas tank is on high. You want to bring this to a boil. At this point, you can add the onion and the ginger. And you can go ahead and add your spice mix. Now when the stock comes to a boil, you want to remove all the scum. Now with the scum removed, what you're going to do is you're going to grab the sugar, you're going to put it all in, and you're going to put in just a little bit of kosher salt. And later on we're going to salt it to taste. Drop the stock to a simmer and go ahead and partially close it with the lid. Now you probably want to cook it for about an hour since the chicken's already cut into pieces. Now after an hour, we're going to check the contents of our stock. We're actually going to remove everything out. Now the last thing we're going to do is we're going to salt this to taste. Usually 1 tablespoon is good for an entire stock, but you just want to make sure it's not too salty. So go ahead and taste a little bit. And I usually start by adding half of what my portions are. Getting closer. I'm just going to add the rest. So from here, taste it again. The goal is just to make it just salty enough. That's perfect. Now that the chicken pieces have cooled down, what you want to do is you want to grab some gloves and you want to shred the chicken. Now when you are done shredding the chicken, you may notice you may have a little bit of juice in the bowl. You can go ahead and pour this back into your stock. Lastly, so what we have here is the chicken that's shredded, and it's white and dark meat.
Now time to eat. What you want to do is cook your rice noodles, per the package directions.
Now what you want to do is just put some hot broth over, and just get some cracked pepper. And what's kind of special about chicken pho is you actually serve it with fish sauce. There's actually no fish sauce in the stock. So fish sauce is here. Serve it with beanstalk, Vietnamese basil, lemon, chicken, and you will notice I am missing some onions here. Forgot to go to the market. So yeah, there you have it, chicken pho. Really simple to do. Probably can do it in about an hour and a half beginning to end. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks.